Hey guys, hey Leo, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for being here. Sorry I'm about to be late and sorry that the title card looks a little rough in the beginning. I'll fix it up later though. All right. It was a long drive into work from the bedroom to the studio. Anyways, what's up, Leo? How you been doing? What's going on? TGIF for you. Thank goodness it's Friday. Let's see what we've got for you and the one on your mind. All right. We're going to pull on the current energies for the week ahead, looking at the end of October of 2025's energies because we are now in Scorpio season. If you missed the post I put in the community post on YouTube here, it was cool. We literally, the Schumann scale found the moment we left Libra and entered Scorpio, like almost like a state line on a map. It was so cool. All right, so I had to post it. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging in there and for your kind thoughts and prayers. Mama T's doctor's appointment went good, and I messed up and forgot that there was a doctor's appointment yesterday, so that's my bad. My Virgo moon must have been sleeping on the job for scheduling, keeping track of the calendar. I don't know, but we're here. All right. And then that way, Capricorn, Sag, Cap, Aquarius, and Pisces. Tomorrow, I'm going to come into work tomorrow. I will walk all the way into this studio. Anyways, let's tap in. Mama Tia is okay, Stacy. Thank you. Hey, Lindsay, what's up? Tia V is here. How you doing? Hey, Lefty. Thanks for the badges. Thank you much. You awesomeness. Good morning, everybody. All right. What's up, Elizabeth in the house? Oof the cookies. How's it going? All right. You guys ready? All right. Hey, Brandy's here. Hi, Brandy. All right. Leo, think about your person, and God, tap me into Leo energy, because Leo, you know you're kind of a big deal, Leo. All right, I mean, Elon told me all the other signs, they just get rocks or satellites. The moon's not even a satellite. Cancer thinks it's you get the sun, center of the universe, filthy rich. I know, they told me. So let's go. All right, God, tap me in, tune me in. Let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles for Leo. Let's do this too. I was digging it when I sat down. As soon as I turned on the go live and hit go live on TikTok, I started hearing the Beach Boys, Kokomo. So that the whole Key Largo, Montego, ooh, I want to take it down the coast. So the music the music's going to get you, Leo. Could be talking to a musical Leo, maybe a singer-songwriter, somebody just has a lot of playlists, or you just jam tunes all the time. Either way, whatever, it's good. Music heals the savage beast. You know me. All right, let's go for it. 2 shuffles. This Vezian's 519. 1 and 2. Let's do it, Leo. You ready? Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Leos, because you know it's that hair. Even you male Leos, you GQ in the house. Let's do it. Overall energy is the 8 of Pentacles. Putting in some work here. Fine craftsman. Maybe even overcoming some feelings that you might not be good enough or strong enough or confident enough for the directions you're heading. The Page of Cups into the 5 of Wands tells me that you are training in the 5 of Wands for a love offer that's going to blow your mind. Straight up. It's going to be cool. Could even result in a bit of a Kundalini awakening. We'll see where it goes. I love reading. Oh my God, I love reading for you, Leo. 6 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles into the High Priestess. Those little seeds that you've planted since you were young, all the little things you've dreamt of when you were just a wee little Leo singing into a hairbrush in your bathroom. That's specific. Whatever, it's a good analogy. We're going to go with it. It's getting ready to happen, okay? All right, let's go. Let's start with the current conditions at Leo. Hold on, clean the table for the cards. Virgo moon. There we go. That's probably Virgo rising. Virgo moon was sleeping on the job with scheduling. All right, let's go. We have the Knight of Swords. Ooh, I like that. Right to the 10 of Cups. Shut the front door. And the Queen of Wands. Nice. Hi, Violet. I told you never to call me at work. What are you doing, Violet Jessup? Go back in the Titanic deck. Oh, we're so using the Titanic deck for clarifiers. Thanks. Queen of Wands. You have not given up on love. That's the cool part. You've been hurt. You've been through a lot. But the neat thing is, the lessons that you have been through that your 5 of Wands working on with the 8 of Pentacles, some of y'all could be Leo, Virgo, Cuspers. Actually, I'm pulling Cancer energy off the Page of Cups too. So nope, we're going to cover all 3 decans here because that would be my July Leos too. All right, let's go. But the cool thing is the Knight of Swords, that's God making chess moves the way I've always seen the Knight of Swords, okay? So he is lining stuff up and the lessons learned are leading you towards the 10 of Cups, Zachariah and Elizabeth's joy. I do like this for you. It is coming in. Name Zachariah or Elizabeth might even resonate to you. Or Paul or Deborah. Oh, I like doing names. That's fun. Okay, cool. But look at, see how Paul the Apostle's throwing his hands up right there? It's kind of like you've been frustrated lately. And it actually, what's blowing your mind right now is how long the silence has lasted. This is either working to get something fixed with someone from the past, or even for my single Leos, you've been trying or dating, and this is you after a date. You get in your vehicle and you're like, oh, what in the world? Some of you guys don't even make it to the date because it's like they ghost, they don't show. Ooh, we're reading for 2 groups of Leos. Oh, all right, you're going to make me work for it. I like that. My Leo Venus approves, and my Leo Venus got the haircut. All right. 10 of Cups, Pisces energy, Aquarius energy, and Aries energy so far. So you're trying to keep like a stiff upper lip and keep up appearances as though like nothing's wrong, right? But that's a lot of hurt to hide with that Knight of Swords. That's a lot of swords. The Knight drives the sword in fast, right? Words cut. And sometimes things can come back into your mind that might give you a little bit of like a feeling of imposter syndrome. But you're Leo. I mean, your dominant rock is the sun. Archer's impersonation told you that. Archer's bad impersonation told you that. Anyways, whatever you had to sacrifice as a result of this, it was something you never wanted to have to sacrifice, but things are starting to align to clear your mind. Aquarius energy on this one. So I got to watch a little bit of Aquarius energy. That's Uranus that is going to be getting ready to retrograde back into Taurus for a wee little bit. Okay, I got you. Don't worry, Leo. Don't worry, Leo. I'll watch Uranus for you. It's kind of funny. It's a little funny. Poor Uranus, the butt of all science class jokes, years running, decades running even. Anyways, the things are going to start to align to clear your mind, get you back on track and into like a positive energy cycle that heads towards the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. You do rule the heart chakra. You're in charge of the 5th house. I know there's plenty of times that the world wants to step in and step on and crush your rose-colored glasses, but with everything going on in the world right now, Leo, they are so needed at this time. You're above a chosen one. Not only are you one of the light workers and et cetera and so on, but you were chosen to be here at this time, in this timeline, right now, at this moment, because your ability to love is very needed right now. And the rewards will show up with the Queen of Wands. All right. So we'll get some details so I can just, instead of just being like, hey, Leo, it's going to be okay. You'll be fine. No, I'll actually give you some explanation too. That's what the clarifiers are for. Okay, let's go. See, I can just stop now and be like, hey, Leo, 10 of Cups should be okay. I'll see you later. I'm not doing that. All right, let's go. Anyways, what's up in their energy? All right, past, present, or future, even my single Leos, it's all cool. You're allowed to miss or love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do. And for some reason, the first message I got off of this with the 3 of Pentacles and the King of Wands that leads to your major arcana with the Sun card, it's either you could be dealing with another Leo, a Leo thing, but I'm being told that this person is having a bit of an awakening as to the fact that 3 of Pentacles, the guardian angels, brought you into their life for a reason. And the King of Wands can sometimes be known as a bit of a player. I mean, Google King David sometime. You'll learn a lot of interest. That's a deep rabbit hole. I've been to the bottom of it, though. The rabbit's name's Jim. He's cool. You'll like him. But anyways, the player vibes. You were brought into their life to put an end to their player ways. Oh, interesting. Some of you guys, you or your person could be born on the 3rd, the 14th, or the 19th, maybe even the 13th, 10th, or 12th. The 14th is back again. So repeating 1s and 4s might be following you around. Then I got the 6th or the 9th. Oh, or the 8th. Ooh, that's a portal, baby. That's an 88 landscape portal. Nice. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. Because I think you've tried to let this go. Like forgive and forget, move on, and keep plugging ahead, right? Even when thoughts of them come into your head. Because thoughts of you come into their head like a lot of times, all time. So I think there's a bit of a telepathic connection between the two of you. For some of you, they still have your photograph saved as their phone's background. Yep. Okay. But then we got the King of Cups into the 6 of Pentacles, which tells me that you've started this person on a journey of self-love, which also tells me that my single Leos have already interacted with said person. Oh! This is going to get interesting. King of Cups, Pisces energy on Taurus comes in. But even for those of you waiting on a return, it does come back with an apology and a balanced relationship. Taurus, Sagittarius energy comes in on this with the 9 of Wands, Satan testing Job, right? Even when in Job, that was an interesting one when he's like, all right, show it to me, prove it to me. And then things got really bad. And he's like, oh, wait, I didn't. And God's like, you didn't specify. And Job's like, okay, I white flag, I surrender, right? That leads to the balance on the energies and a straight up, I'm sorry, Leo. That does have a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Ooh, I did just see a ring too. Some of you guys either are married to this person, could be in a separation, could even be divorced, or it's a breakup that felt like one. One way or another, my Leos, if you're at, I don't care what age you are, this is a timeless, ageless, senseless reading. Anyways, but anyhow, okay, that was kind of funny. All right. Anyways, King of Cups on this, regardless of the age, I'm being told to tell you, you will be married in this lifetime. All right. No matter how rough it is right now for you, it's going to happen. All right. All right. Now, let's see. I did say Titanic. Okay, Violet. I'm sorry. No, Violet, we can't go on a cruise. You have a habit of sinking boats. Okay, if some of you guys, your favorite color is violet, or you like the name Violet, it might totally resonate because she's showing up. Or somebody here has a deeper fascination than me with the Titanic. Call me. All right, let's get into your vibes. What's up with the Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Wands? I needed this, Leo. My table's my safe place. Thank you. Thanks for letting me read for you, Leo. You're awesome like that. The Titanic agrees. It's you, the Sun card. See, told you they think about you too. And then their thoughts about you come into your head, right? And then you start thinking about them. It totally happens. They're the instigator, I do believe, not you. Because you're like, I can't get them off my mind, right? Kylie Minogue vibes. They keep thinking about you. This is Frankie Goldsmith. This shows a transformation as a result of what you guys went through. Because Frankie actually moved to Detroit after surviving the sinking with his family. He was a kid, right? But once he got there, he didn't like the sounds of Briggs Stadium because the sounds of a home run getting hit, it spooked him. It sounded the same as the screams of the people in the ocean that night, right? So when he asked his parents about moving, they said, we can't afford to move. We're heading into the 1920s and the Great Depression's coming up. And he's like, how do you know that, Mom and Dad? And anyways, that's a long story too. But some of you guys are developing your psychic gifts as a result of this, because I don't think that is anywhere in Frankie Goldsmith's biography. Anyhow, the thing about it is he learned, and by the time he was older, Frank Goldsmith actually completely loved baseball. This is an adaptation from everything that you've gone through to heal through some trauma responses and allow you to process. Because in many times, and nowadays, in this world, we can't control how people treat us or what people do or how they act. We can only control how we react to it. And that's the energy with Wallace Hartley showing up with his violin on the Knight of Wands that's guiding you forward to your Ten of Cups. You might even be feeling some weird vertigo or places, not vertigo, and places like you're feeling the shift, and it's got you almost in a point of like, you're like, I know something's getting ready to happen. And like you're at a point where you don't want to be frustrated, but you don't even know why you're frustrated, right? Remember, stay cool. You're too cute for that. Too cute to be stressed out. My Leo Venus agrees. Literally, Nine of Swords, the Empress. I actually can confirm on this Six of Pentacles and you in that same energy that you have also changed this person big time. And with the Nine of Swords, even the good Lord is saying, Nine of Swords, it's not the silence. It's what follows the silence, the awakening that's coming in, that you do feel from them. Hey, Norma Jean, what up, girl? Good morning, Maria. What up? Hey, Carrie. This is interesting. Six of Pentacles into the Nine of Swords. This here is telling me that God is saying, relax, because in the silence, this weird energetical purgatory you're feeling right now, something is getting ready to happen. You're just ahead of the pace on receiving the message. It feels like you've been spread kind of thin lately. Nine of Swords. So you're doing your best to keep your life in order, prioritizing and organizing your manifestations in the Six of Pentacles to the Empress card. Nice. Leo, you had me at hello. I just winked at you, Leo. The male Leos in here are like, Archer, what up? What's the matter with you? Like, hey, forget about it. Now you're making me Italian. Stop it, Leo. You're like, regardless of if it's your soulmate that you're here for, your twin, your person, for those of you that don't subscribe to the titles, it's like they never show up. It's from the start, you knew this wasn't going to end well. But then like you tried to hide those feelings in there, and it got to the point that even when you saw it coming, you hate the way that you fell for them. And it was fast, wasn't it? Sun card on the Queen of Swords. Those Queen of Swords, their words do hurt a little bit. You know what I mean? When everything came to such a sudden stop, when they got cold and they ghosted, and it's like the Queen of Swords, what gives? But on the Sun card, you know, some of the current CMEs that are currently coming off of your dominant rock right now, combined with the timeline jump we experienced as we shifted into Scorpio season, and Scorpio is another fixed sign. That's fixed emotions. You know what? It's going to start bringing some clarity into the eighth house mysteries that Scorpio rules over that have been like what has stopped this connection from going to the next level. Because the Nine of Swords came out before the Empress, Gemini, Libra, and Taurus energy. The neat vibe about this, though, is that things are going to start like moving in the direction that you've been wishing for so long. Like I said earlier, as a kid, for some of you guys, Six of Cups, that it's going to be a whole different kind of mind blown. Because right now you're like, Archer, I'm mind blown at how messed up everything is, right? You know, especially those of you that are people watchers. That's cool, right? But going forward, as Scorpio season's energy sets in, it's going to become more of a whoa, I can't believe everything's working out like I always thought it never would. Because you've hoped, wished, and prayed for this for so long, but I've got two cards confirming it'll work out. Sun card and the Empress, those are good cards. I can't put bad spin on those. You know what I mean? The thing is, you're right there. You're just on the precipice of a transformation. Okay? Something huge in your life that might even take you a bit out of your comfort zone, right? Some of you guys might work for some kind of like a nonprofit. Even nonprofits make profit. Actually, nonprofits sometimes make more profit than profits. But anyways, maybe something like I'm seeing somebody you got. No wonder you're in this time, at this time, in this timeline for a reason. You've got like life coach vibes about you, Leo. Teacher, mentor vibes. Some of you guys might even work like I'm saying it. Like maybe you work at a nonprofit that likes to take care of like maybe orphaned children or children that are misplaced, or like AA, like a halfway house, a recovery place for girls or boys or whatever. You know, you could take skills like this and go so. There's money in that stuff, more than you're making now, especially if you ain't got an NDA or no compete signed. It's business, whatever. I know I'm staring at the Empress, but I kind of like got an Emperor energy coming out right now. It's cool though. The thing is that some of this stuff, it's going to wind up being okay in the long run. And wherever you've got mutable energy in your chart, that would be Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. That's going to bring you to a point where you like when you say you're doing well, when you know the standard stereotypical, hi Leo, how you doing? Oh, I've been doing well, doing good. That you won't just mean it when you say it, but deep down you'll believe it. Like Matrix vibes, the spoon isn't bent. You know what I mean? I dig this. Like I could see you becoming like some of you guys might be online or in the public eye or in social media already, or thinking about getting into it and breaking the 9-to-5 cycle or something. I mean, like you got vibes of what you're doing now that a company is paying you for, and then taking their cut, and then the taxes, and then this cut, and then whatever, that you could go your own way on it, and the energies would be epic. Just saying. Oh, you're letting me do a little career in finance. I love you. I love you for that, Leo. Wow. Four of Pentacles. I know we're talking about money with the Lovers and the Chariot. Somebody needs new wiper blades. Interesting about this, Gemini and Cancer energy and these major arcanas, these are the shifts, a mutable shift, Gemini energy, that puts you into a place of power, cardinal energy, Cancer. Some of you guys could definitely be Leo, Cancer, cuspers. Some of you guys might be born on like the 7th, 17th, 27th, 4th, 20th, 21st, 23rd, 29th, 9th, 3rd, 30th. Interesting. Somebody's a life path 6 or a 3. Okay, all right, cool. Some of you guys might actually travel for work. I'm seeing here that there's a higher up that will start streamlining employees in your workplace due to AI coming in. your industry. Just like automation, my Aries dad said it to me like probably 30 years ago when I got out of high school before I went to college. And I'm like, Dad, get me. I'm like, why? He goes, it's going automated. They won't need humans. That's going to happen to every industry, right? So some of you guys getting like introducing AI into your workplace, and what I'm seeing, you wind up getting kept on board. For those of you who don't want to go on your own, you're like, Archer, I'm totally cool with the 9 to 5. I'm just working my way up to retirement, whatever. But I'm seeing here that you're going to go through some frustrating training, but you're going to be the one that's kept on board to manage the AI. Every computer needs a programmer, right? So the marks you are making are getting noticed behind the scenes, and it's just working on coming together for you, right? And for those of you that are working to find a job, 4 of Pentacles to the Empress, currently unemployed or miserably employed, right? Quietly quitting, etc. You know what I mean? The thing I'm seeing on that, some of you guys, I'm talking to a Leo who ChatGTP is one of your besties right now, because I'm seeing a Leo that gets this idea, clever girl, Leo, or boy, but and like you start using AI to do your applications or ChatGTP to do your applications. Hey, age of the geek, baby, go for it. All right, this is interesting, but I got a feeling that your digital bestie might help you get your job in your work field. And on a side note, for my self-employed Leos, you are calling in you're calling in a collaborator, a partner, like the McCartney to your Lennon. John Lennon was a Libra, Empress energy. Paul McCartney was a Gemini, is a Gemini, I don't know. Stick around. We have come to your clue. But anyways, real quick, this is your clue. Anyhow, I'm seeing here that like it's going to create like some Johnny and June power couple vibes for you two in the future. All right. Especially for my single and self-employed Leos. Ooh, that's deep. Okay. And the mention of Paul McCartney leads us to this Halloween special here at the channel. All right. If we make it through all of this and we find all these clues, what we're going to do at the end of every reading next week for Halloween is Uncle Archie here is going to tell you guys the tale, the urban legend of how Paul McCartney died in a car accident in 1966 and is replaced by a lookalike that's been filling in for him ever since. Happy Halloween. And your clue is going to be the Abbey Road album cover. Google it. If you've got it, look it up. If your parents or grandparents have it, check it out. Did you notice that it looks like a funeral procession, right? With John dressed in white as the Holy One. And then you got Ringo looks like the Undertaker, Paul in the suit barefoot, and then is the dead man. And then you got George looks like the Gravedigger. What's up with that? And why didn't Paul wear his sandals across? You can't say it was a hot day, McCartney, right? Yeah, anybody that wears flip-flops or Birkenstocks or sandals or whatever, right? When it's 100 degrees on asphalt, do you kick your sandals off to walk across, right? On that hot asphalt, right? Anyways, so that's your clue. And next week, we'll go through and I'll tell you the entire story and the entire tale and show you all the clues. Happy Halloween. All right, so let's get into your person's vibes. Let's do it. I didn't want to just carve a pumpkin and pop it on the table. I'm like, we got to go a little cooler. So we're going to tell ghost stories. Are you afraid of the dark, Leo? All right, let's go. What's up on this? 3 of Pentacles, King of Wands to the Sun card. Let's dig in. Here we go. Thank you. Look. Oh, so they always tried to talk over you, right? Just like this. You'd be trying to say something and right? Because look, they even covered up your overall energy. You're a cross watcher with the Judgment card. Interesting. Scorpio vibes enter the chat with the King of Swords underneath there, more Gemini. Knight of Swords into the 4 of Wands. Some of you guys are dealing with your twin flame. Ace of Pentacles into the 3 of Wands. Ooh, heads up. Some of you guys have been noticing straight coins on your path, straight change as you're walking, a little bit of loose change vibes. Remember what my Sagittarius grandma said about that? Heads or tails, pick it up. It's money. 4 of Wands on the Knight of Swords to the Judgment card. So the thing about this is that it seems to me like they were a bit of a human excuse machine, right? They never made an effort to evolve. They were stuck. I even feel your frustration off of it. No wonder some of you guys walked away from this. Aw, thanks, Shells. Thanks, girl. You went out of your way to open up to them, Four of Wands, and to be there for them, to make sure that they didn't seem to take the help or the hints because, like, yeah, it's like they never like they always just knew better or something. The way they'd talk all over you, the way that Judgment card landed on your cards. Ten of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles into the Two of Pentacles. There's the human excuse machine combined with the energetical scapegoat. They're doing a lot to make you feel in some type of way. Hey, Alyssa, what up, girl? Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. You know, they never really had much luck in love. And as a result, they have a habit of pushing people away. Strong Taurus Capricorn energy on this. They were a bit of an excuse machine. Now Bruce Ismay did not make excuses. That man was told to get into that lifeboat by First Officer Wilde. Okay, he wasn't the only man Wilde told to get in that lifeboat, but he was the one, thanks to the creation of yellow journalism, that he decided to, be made out to be the victim. And I think that's what this person did, right? That yellow color resonates too, and something about like dandelions. Hold on, here's a song. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you. That's Take It Easy by the Eagles. That song may be in your playlist or it might resonate to you guys. For some of you guys, it could even actually be like their songs. Oh, thanks, Lisa. My Leo Venus digs the hair too. Thank you. Spinny hugs. Okay, so here's the thing on this. This is what led to the excuse machines, okay? Is them never taking accountability for their actions, for their confusing actions with the Three of Wands. Aries Capricorn energy on this. I mean, I do like the Ace of Pentacles, but see how it landed? See how they jumped it down onto the table and it landed reversed? That means they know they messed up a good thing here. Telling you that they wanted to see you one day and then telling you they can't make it and then ghosting or rescheduling on date nights or just even making time for you. Like they were usually off in their own little world by themselves, right? Three of Wands, this guy is just sitting there watching the Titanic sink and wondering if he left the iron on, right? But the thing about this is like, they never really gave any of their heart or their time to you. Like for some, they were only looking for friends with benefits or maybe a situationship, something like that. And it causes things in their love lives to go wrong. Textbook twin flame vibes, Eight of Swords. It's like their hands are tied. What can they do? It's like she's sitting here going, Archer, I can't get to the boat deck because the gates are closed and the lifts. And I'm like, hey, there's a stairwell right behind there. And these gates were not what these gates looked like. They were about waist high and like any average person could just climb over them. It was a different time back then, so it was more of an honor system. Me, if that ship's going down, I'm climbing over that waist high gate. I'll tell you what. Could be dealing with another fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius vibes. The Ten of Wands shows they do want to put this behind them. And for my single Leos, this is what your person is currently getting out of. So heads up, bonus points. Remember I told you single Leos that they're in your circle somehow or you've spoke with this person? Bonus points if I'm describing somebody in your life that's telling you what they're going through with a breakup. Because you're going to open and heal their heart chakra. Yeah. Okay? I'm telling you, God keeps saying the single Leos know the person that's going to be their next Sheryl Crow. You're my favorite mistake. Anyways, Ten of Pentacles. Told you this is going to wind up going long term. Page of Wands, that's Seven of Swords. I don't have my glasses on. Ten of Cups. There's the transformation of the Death card that your prayers have created that leads to the Fool card for a start. Totally not over yet. So here's the biggest thing on this, especially if you or them were born on the 10th, the 20th, or the 30th, or you keep seeing repeating 1010s going on a lot, all right? Because I'm seeing the vibes off of this is that it's kind of like they'd lost their own way and had lost their own sense of identity, right? I think that's why all the mirroring is happening, all the mockingbirding is happening, like they're taking your ideas, or they mimic something you say, or anything like that, right? You bring it up, then it rubs off, and then the next day they're doing it, or something like that. The people in their life, clear back to their childhood, they were always neglected and ignored, especially for those of you that know they have a rough relationship with their parents already, that they had like nowhere to go. And they have no sense of identity. They live with like an imposter syndrome programming as a result of what they've been through. No wonder they rubbed off onto you and you rubbed off onto them and everything went all kind of wild on this one. Okay. Like this is all the stuff that molded them, 10 of Wands, to the point that, like, I mean, this is all the stuff that has to change. 10 of Cups. You guys both are wishing for the same thing, and the guardian angels are lining things up for the both of you. Changes being made on both sides, and the results of levels up, especially for those of you dealing with a water sign, a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, but it's definitely somewhere in their big four. But it's kind of like on the 10 of Cups to your 10 of Cups, that this telepathic bond between the two of you guys in your 12th house, especially somebody here might even have a stellium. The thing about it is that they're becoming unstuck, and it's leaving them into a point of like feeling like, this is why everybody always leaves me. This is why nobody ever comes back. This is why I'm never forgiven or never looked upon. And it's got them turning the mirror on themselves. I like this for them. Together on this one here, it's like, I'm seeing like an anchor from a ship, like, but not on a ship. Thanks, Titanic. Those things were big anchors too. Those things were like pushing 16 tons. What do you get? Heavy anchor. But I'm seeing like maybe it's like at a business that you go to, or it's like out in front of a restaurant, or maybe even just somebody's yard, like a decoration or something. Might resonate to you. That you might, oh, by cutting them out in a way that you did, it actually anchored them to you, because it wasn't so much of like this. It's not a runner chaser dynamic switch, because you're not like a chaser. You're not a chaser. You're Leo, but you're not the runner. They were. It's like you turned into the anchor point. Oh, okay. And then they kept going, but you like called them back in. Okay. I did this. It's your wishes and your prayers that are coming true on this one. All right. Even for those of you that like my single Leos, that this is in the friend zone or the digital friend zone or the coworker zone, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's that one person, that's that one cute person that's been going through this stuff. Guess who your next 10 of Pentacles is? I'll give you a hint. Okay. 3 guesses. First 2 don't count. Fool card. And for the rest of you, it's the transformation that put away the 10 of Wands, King of Wands player vibes, Sagittarius energy. And brings them back in the right, proper mindset. Okay. Because the thing is, it's your silence has spoke volumes to them and their antics and everything like that. You're the one they want the mature relationship with, flat out bottom line. Okay. You guys were catalysts into each other to grow into a 10 of Pentacles relationship. Some of you guys might be on the verge of a Saturn return, like mid to late 20s, hitting like early to mid 40s or around 70-ish, because it's a massive transformation in a mindset on the Death card that takes them through their journey of self-love on the King of Cups, that brings them back into a real reciprocal relationship, like one that you have literally never experienced. Okay. This is the one that makes you feel safe, comfortable, and protected, like a wish, 4 of Wands. I love this for you. Definitely better than whatever the relationship even your parents, their parents had, all of it. This is going to be a 4 of Wands for you guys, and I'm happy with that. You both have the Sun card here. They're going to be all about you. And for my single Leos, once they finish up going through this, they're going to be all about you and nothing like any of your exes. I love it for you. Leo, clean this thing down in the comments. Let's work to manifest it and make it happen for you. You deserve this. This is going to be a good reading. I love it. All right. Please like, hype the reading. Consider subscribing to the channel. We are working to manifest 100,000 followers and subscribers and family members here by Christmas. And if we can pull that off, I will wrap up the 100,000 subscriber plaque. We will open it together during a live, and then we will do a nonstop telethon style super chat question and answer. No super chats required. I will rapid fire just like I do on TikTok, and we will just read until I have no voice left. So subscribe, be a part of the fam. And remember, this will resonate to it. And actually definitely do the commenting. I love your comments more than any of the other readings because you guys interact. I look and it's like there's a comment down there and there's like 6 or 7 replies. I'm like, that's what the comment sections are for. It's awesome. It's for you guys. So definitely leave a comment and just hang out down there. It's like a whole Facebook chat messenger thing. I love it. Remember too, it'll resonate to any placement of Leo in your chart because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you so important that you got the sun. Linus Kitty Cat. Thank you, Han. Spinny hugs, girl. I love you. Leo, this reading is sponsored by Linus Kitty Cat Roar. Until next time, I'll see you then. All right. Peace and love.